guys, it's me, Charmise, and I'm back with another Wednesday Wisdom. This week I want to talk about picking a major. I had a very hard time, especially my freshman year, because I didn't really have a major. I initially went into Clark Atlanta University as a business major, and I learned that there was a lot more math than I was comfortable with, so I went in undecided. Going into my sophomore year, my advisor actually helped me to pick a major, but I feel like that put me at a disadvantage because there's so much planning that goes into everything that you need to do, and I feel like I just got a late start and it translated all the way to my senior year. I was very lost, very confused, and I wish that I had planned more for myself, especially like maybe my senior year of high school or even a lot sooner. I know a lot of students who do know what they want to do in 10th or 11th grade, and I look back and I'm like, wow, I wish I was doing that. So my atonement for all of my shoulda, coulda, wouldas, in addition to my first book, things I wish someone had told me before I started college, I also put together the College Bound Binder, where I just go over different information for college preparation. This is a journal and checklist for anyone preparing for higher education. This is great for parents and for students. So what I talked about, one of the things I talked about was picking a major. So I just want to run over a couple of things. In picking a major, I feel like there's a lot more steps into it. You know, you go to your classes on a day-to-day basis, but you're all working towards something. So first thing I want to encourage you to do is write down all the majors that you're interested in, everything that you think that you want to study when you're in school. After you've written those things down, I want you to think, hey, what careers do these majors translate to? And if you don't know, Google it, but still write it down so you can get a visual. Write down all the majors, write down all the careers. Once you figure out the careers, look at what the pay scale is, what the longevity is, what the job security is. Look at the entire job market. And you also want to look at where these careers thrive locally, or not locally, but if your specific location even offers the career that you're interested in. Sometimes the job market for your career field is not thriving where you are. You have to consider, do you need to move nationally, internationally? Is it a hop, skip, and a jump, or is it a flight? You know what I'm saying? So look at the majors, the careers, and ask yourself a couple of questions about that career. When you are moving into, if you actually want to do the career, I feel like sometimes people dream about what they want to do versus the practical aspect. So I want to encourage you to do extensive research, but most of all, try to see if you can job shadow. Try to see if you can do Q&A with that person who works in a field that you're most interested in. My best examples are, if you think you want to be a doctor, next time you go to the doctor, ask your physician a couple different questions. Try to pick their brain if you can. Same thing for if you were interested in being a veterinarian. If you don't have a pet, or if you do, stop somewhere locally and see if you can ask a couple of questions. See if you can volunteer. See if they'll let you kind of do a little bit of job shadowing for them. If you know any business owners or, hairstylists, HVAC people, see if you can tag along with them to see if it's something that you're genuinely interested in. I feel like it's so important to see the practical day-to-day aspect of it because you're not going to get that experience until you're in it. So if you can get a glimpse of it ahead of time, I definitely feel like that gives you an advantage in really seeing if it's something that you see for yourself in the future. And that gives you an advantage of not wasting time. There's so many people who go into college with a major and then switch, maybe sophomore year or junior year. The more planning you do, the more research you do, the more questions you ask yourself and those around you, the better you can map things out. And no plan is perfect, but it really is important to do more than just, I'm going to major in this. Take the time to see every little step. So again, write down everything you're interested in. See what those majors translate to career-wise. Look at the pay, look at the locations, look at the job market, job security, and then talk to somebody. See if it really is going to work for you because it's your life. Are you really interested? Or if you see what they do on a day-to-day and be like, I really don't even like that. I'm no longer interested. The sooner you realize that, the better you can navigate. So I just want to encourage you all to do some of these steps while you're picking, while you still have time to plan, while it doesn't change anything. Because when you change your major in your program sophomore year or junior year, you're wasting time and money, if that makes sense. So if you are in the 10th grade, 11th grade, 9th grade, take the time, map things out. See if you can get a cute little internship. See if you can job shadow somebody and kick it and really just see if what you think you're into is really what you're into. Just my thoughts. But